And what made you want to get involved with Atebion?
Look, I've been around this business in one capacity or other for 50 years nigh on. So the neuroscience for 25 years, then recovery advocacy in Australia. I worked with Indigenous people, a lot of trauma there. And over time I've accumulated a lot of knowledge, and I think back to those early years where I didn't know a lot of things. It took me years to realise, like to discover what recovery was really about. Took time. So the more you're in that business, the more you realise, and you know your time is coming to an end, you realise that you want to pass on what you know to other people. And I never found those people who could do that. And then one day I had a call. And it was from Rich, and Rich said to me, Sarah Flynn has suggested I get in contact with you about this organisation I'm trying to set up. And I said, oh yeah. And we started to talk. We got on very well, and over the next, I don't know, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, we've had numerous 2 to 3 hour conversations. And early on, I suddenly...
A few more than numerous, I think. Yeah. Every time I speak to Rich, it's like, I've just got off the phone with David.
Yeah. But what I suddenly realised over time is here was a guy who was listening to me, taking it on board, asking questions, who was going to do what I would love to have done, but could never deliver because I'm too far away from the place where it could happen. Who not only was interested, but also had a group of people behind him who wanted to do this as well.
Yeah.
And Rich kept thanking me and saying, thank you for all that you've given me, all this knowledge you're giving me. And I said to him, hold on, I must thank you, because I've been looking for someone who I could pass on this knowledge to.
And you can see an amazing shift in Rich as well. So, you know, you can really, and it's been visible. You know, even from the point of view of I spend, you know, a lot of time with Rich on the telephone and around, you know, the various 12-step programs in North Wales, and you can see that he has, the way he talks now and the knowledge that he has, and I'm imagining he's just at the beginning of that journey with you, it's like leaps and bounds. It's amazing.
To me, he's very switched on. There is no doubt about that.
He's one of the more special people I've ever met. You know, I would never tell him that. But he's one of the most special people I've ever met. He's just very, very different around recovery, and it's amazing that you found each other, because I think there's amazing things to follow from that. I really do.
Well, Linda calls him David's new best friend.
Sean's just made a great comment there when she said we're both now recovery widows. Because you and him are just, she said yesterday, what did she say? She says he's either on the phone to you or he's on the phone to David. I never get to speak to him anymore.